another match here for Joey Jojo. Again, Iron Man of the night, refereeing every one of our matches. This is a big matchup here. Tag team champions, Madhouse champions, Chillileo versus Absolute Pro Wrestling champions, the Boyz. And again, you heard from the last preview and promo, from Jackson King, calling out the winner and for Gold Rush 2, looking at an opportunity for those Absolute Pro Wrestling Championships, and they feel either one of these teams is very beatable.
Well, and I think part of it is, too, this is a non-title matchup. I want to make this very clear. You know, we got to talk with Malice and Luke Raven. We got to talk about why we wanted to do this matchup, why we thought it was good, inter-promotional relationship between us two, you know, with Absolute Pro Wrestling and Madhouse Wrestling. Chillileo is one of the best tag teams in the Midwest. The Boyz, one of the best tag teams in the Midwest. This is an opportunity to showcase these champions and why they are the best of best. And it's an opportunity, too, for Chillileo. Hey, they came up short in that TLC match. This is a chance for them to get another opportunity at the Absolute Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles. I think with Diamonds and Violence, they are looking at this situation saying, you know what? We don't care if Chillileo wins. We're next in line. We don't care if the Boyz win. There's a chance we're still going to be next in line. They don't get to decide what happens around here. So they're going to try and take this all into their own hands, I guess. They think they're the number one contenders. I don't know. We're going to really wait after this matchup and see if that's the case.
Well, that's a very good point. And, yeah, non-title, which is good to hear, based on the fact that, again, these guys were just in competition last week with Madhouse, and they've been doing a lot with Impact Pro, and even yourself with the last fair show there in Elkona.
Right.
These guys have been working a lot this summer and really showing their prowess throughout Iowa.
Well, and you think about it too, I think making this a championship match would be a bad idea, just because of the fact that I think that Chillileo, they really need to show that they are the number one contenders as far as the Absolute Pro Wrestling side of things are concerned. They lost the TLC matchup. Most people would say get to the end of the, get to back line, whatever. But this is a chance to show why they're at the front of the line, why they should be considered for a matchup at Gold Rush, the biggest show of the year.
Well, that's a very good point. And we also want to thank our sponsor for this match, Tag Team Photography. Clint Dye, one of the absolute greatest photographers in wrestling today. You see him ringside.
That pop gets me every time.
The Boyz welcome home here in Waterloo. You see them wearing these special shirts for Connor Allen, recently passed away, a huge fan and one of the biggest supporters of Absolute Pro Wrestling. The Boyz honoring them with these shirts tonight. A terrific tribute to the young man. We wish his family the best, and everybody that was associated with Connor Allen, we absolutely wish the best for them moving forward. A nice, again, tribute by the Boyz here in Waterloo.
When they talk about being for Delu, they mean it in every sense. And I know Connor's friends, they're here tonight. They're out here every night. We have a show in Waterloo, and we appreciate them being here after such a tough time. It's a good escape for them, and it's a good way for the Boyz to pay tribute to a kid that we got to talk to a lot during these shows. And, a fitting tribute, and I tell you what, a lot of love for these Boyz for doing that.
Well, absolutely, and you know what? This is a rare treat for a lot of people, and I don't think people quite understand. This is a lot of gold to have in one ring right now.
Absolutely, pun intended. That's going to be the buzzword, I'm sure, but this is, again, a big matchup. I think this is big for the Boyz as well. One, showcase why you are one of the best tag teams, but also it could be a chance to show Madhouse, hey, you guys got a lot of teams. Why are we not the number one contenders over there?
Well, because we haven't seen the Boyz in Madhouse since that show in Newton, where Mott was kind of by himself, but we saw Diamonds, Violence, and Chillileo in that same matchup. So,
lots
huge
of stakes.
matchup here.
I think lots of implications all around. No matter who the winner is.
Absolutely, and we're rock, paper, scissors here. Whoever's going to go first, Shanky loses.
Now, in this showcase match, one of the special stipulations to mention here, it is a 20-minute showcase match, and we'll see what happens there. It's kind of a little different than your 30-minute time limits, but 20 minutes to showcase who the best tag team is in the Midwest.
What? In the Midwest, absolutely, because, again, these guys have gold for a reason. Both teams really have gold for reasons. Chillileo, hard-fought victories over Whiskey Dicks over there at Madhouse to regain the champions. They were the inaugural Madhouse champions. And, of course, the Boyz won the the triple threat tag team ladder match against Chillileo and Cowboys from Hell, But to see this return match between these top tag teams and hear this crowd here in Waterloo. This is what it's all about, everybody. This is why we come to the Lou. This is what we love so much, to hear these fans get going and showing their support.
Maxie Wonka over here having issues with the crowd tonight, and I hate to see it.
I think his coat's a little too tight for him. Nothing against Max Chill. He's a good
He's
friend.
not body by Max. So what are you talking about? He's been doing the system for like 5 weeks now.
Well, body by Max might also be getting a little bit. You know what? We'll just say it's the poor eating habits on the road, going from fair show to fair show. How about that, huh?
Hey, funnel cakes are fun. That's why they call them funnel cakes.
There you go. See? Good play on words there.
Also, so even then, all those jokes aside, he's a dangerous threat. Max Chill is a dangerous threat. They call him the serial chiller for a reason. The things he's able to do in this ring, manipulation, some people will say that they view Max Chill as the understudy to Gable Galileo, but I think they're equals. I think the way that Max handles himself in the ring is on the same level as Gable Galileo. I really do.
Well, Max Chill having some words towards Connor Allen family and friends over there. They are not appreciated. And a chant of no one cares, which is something I've never heard at a wrestling show, so he's definitely not having much fun here tonight, yet at least.
What? Oh, he wants to leg wrestle him.
We don't see a lot of Rochambeau around here anymore, so, I mean, this is almost an old school tactic here.
I guess. I mean, my goodness.
Strength there. This is an interesting way of going about this. They're into it now. Again, back and forth, right leg to right leg. Max Chill, the Golden God, Bryce Jordan. Interesting back and forth here. Bryce gets the upper hand momentarily, and now locked into a figure four. Unbelievable. Bryce Jordan just turned that around. Figure four leg lock by the absolute pro wrestling champion. Tag team champion, excuse me. Gable Galileo trying to help his partner get that turnover. Shank does the same thing, turns right back over. Reverses back for Bryce's favor. Wrenching in that figure four. Gable Galileo just throws it back over. Putting the pain on to Bryce. He does the same thing. Back and forth, back and forth. This submission hold.
That is tag team participation from.
Well, I gotta say, Mr. Prentice, this is one hell of a booking job right here, because these are two of the hottest tag teams in the Midwest.
Well, and again, Tom and I were talking about it. There's implications on both sides. I think that for us and for Madhouse, it's one of those. It's probably one of those bitter pills if one of our tag teams loses, but we're gonna have to accept it either which way here. For us, if Chillileo wins, they prove that they're the best tag team in the Midwest, in my opinion. And also, I think that also gives them a lot of credibility to say why they should have a tag title opportunity at Gold Rush 2.
Yeah.
You hear Diamonds and Violence going off about it in this last matchup we just saw. I think Chillileo winning tonight solidifies, hey, they're number one. They're number one contenders.
Big back elbows by the boys right there to Gable Galileo.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Right now, not looking like Chillileo's going to come out winning.
And again, like I said, that's the case for Chillileo. If the boys win, I think it's the same thing for them over in Madhouse. I think if they win, that's got to put some credibility to them.
I can assure you it will. Oh, big double clothesline by the Shank.
And Madhouse has a lot of opportunities coming up for guys and gals to get in there and really showcase what they're all about.
Two of the premier wrestling comedies in the Midwest. And look at Bryce Jordan flying.
Big dive to the outside by the Golden God, Bryce Jordan, taking out Max Chill, Gable Galileo follows up. Bang, back body drop onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Take a shot.
This match really got the crowd ignited as well. Look at this.
I mean, the pop when the boys came out here, oh my goodness. The Waterloo crowd wants to see them get a W here tonight.
And I did notice more of Connor Allen's family and friends came in right as the match was starting, so it made it just in time for this match, paying tribute to their fallen friend.
Well, I think what's great about about Chillileo rather, is the fact that they don't care about home turf. They don't care about any of that home field advantage. They don't believe in that. They believe in just going out, sticking to their game plan, throwing fists, seeing what sticks, they're good at that. They've had home field advantage. It hasn't always worked out for them either. And I think that's why they have that mentality of, we don't care where it is, we need to just focus on what we do best.
I tell you right now, it looks like Clint Dye's having a little bit of a hard time trying to find a good angle to take some photos right now.
A lot of action.
Go,
There's
go,
a lot
go,
of
go.
action.
Of course, he is the sponsor of this match. We always thank Clint for coming and being supportive of Absolute Pro Wrestling.
Fantastic photographer, fantastic human being, fantastic father, fantastic friend. He's just amazing. Good elbow strike there by Max Chill. Like I said, I think a lot of people see him as lesser to Gable Galileo. I don't believe that. I think you see stuff like that, and I think that he showcases exactly why they're on the same level. Why he's a threat, he's a serial chiller. And, you know, everyone should take him seriously. I know we make the Willy Wonka jokes and stuff like that, but I think he's a serious player here in Absolute Pro Wrestling and anywhere else he goes.
Well, you're right, especially considering he was the leader of the Max Show Mafia. It's not like he is ill-prepared for any of these shenanigans that might be going
you know,
on.
And it's crazy about that, too, Ace. You got to see a lot of that Max Show Mafia as well with Impact Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
And obviously, we saw them have a little mini reunion going against each other at Rugged Pro. Like, they had that group, and I think even then, people saw Shank as the biggest threat out of all three, and Max Chill still didn't get respect.
You know, Max Chill serves a very direct purpose, and he balances out Gable Galileo just perfectly. That, you know, it's one of those things. I think people are always going to look at Max Chill and kind of just be like, yeah, he's whatever. But we've seen him prove others wrong in this ring. He is a champion for a reason, and there's a reason he has control of this matchup right now with Bryce Jordan.
Interesting maneuvers right here, looking to just, again, pull back, wrench in on that shoulder. Shank's trying to get the crowd behind him right now, firing up everybody.
That support, but this isn't
Oh, look at this, though. Look at the dirty play by Chillileo.
Oh, that's just dirty play right there.
Busted by referee Joey Jojo, though.
Quick little warning there. Back at it, though, the Gable Galileo.
We've said this about, you know, people that may not always follow the rules to a T, but here's the deal, they're winners at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, what works, works. A win is a win is a win. We may not like it. Obviously, you guys know. You guys know what I used to be all about with the Stud Club and some of the things we had to do to get some dubs. But at the end of the day,
look at this referee
Joey
Jojo kicking the hand.
Great job by Joey right there.
Nice
Discipline.
flip there by Bryce, coming back, trying to get that tag over to the Shank. And he got it. The Shank is in. Oh, huge clothesline there to Max Chill, pushing Gable Galileo off the apron. Another clothesline, and a big boot right to the midsection. Calling for the fans. Oh, Max Chill rolls out of the way.
Misses the senton.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Tag to Gable.
Coming to a halt. Oh,
But Gable don't miss.
No,
Gable
sir.
don't miss that senton.
Nice splash there by Gable as well. Keeping on Shank.
Do you know they weigh a combined of 5,000 ounces?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
When it comes to those two, it's all allegedly, except for the fact that we know factually they are the current reigning, not defending this matchup, but current reigning Madhouse Tag Team Champions.
Ooh, I'm still trying to figure out where Rizziapolis is. Right now, though, Max Chill got that headlock tight on the Shank.
Yeah, you saw that big knee right in the back by Gable Galileo, and then Max Chill coming off the second rope right into a headlock. Impressive maneuver, really. Going straight into that submission, locking up the elbow right underneath that chin there.
You know, Rhea Ripley is near Rizziapolis. You know that?
Well, I did not.
Oh! He didn't pull the hair, he pulled the beard, knocking Shank back. Getting the 2 count right there. Max Chill showing some ingenuity there as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that people doubt him too much, but he's got so much of an okay, I say that too fast, I guess. I was going to say highly educated, as you said, but
Oh, teamwork.
I guess that was pretty educated, wasn't it, right there?
Covered by
out.
Gable.
Just a 2 count there as well. Shank getting the shoulder up.
Speaking of 2 count, guys, 2 count on Tuesdays. I know you guys got to be looking forward to reviewing this content and reviewing this matchup between these 2 tag teams. And
We're going to hear a lot this Tuesday, too, as our guest will be the Lone Diamond Jackson King.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. Obviously, he's got a lot to say after that promo tonight.
And specifically about this matchup.
The crowd firmly behind right now. The Boyz Joey Jojo looks like he might have missed that tag.
Oh, big boot to Shank. Struggling right now. All Chillileo.
It's really hard to keep a good man down. Shank is still back up on his feet right now, but he is struggling. He needs to find a way of getting over to Bryce Jordan for that tag.
Oh, look at this. Look at the teamwork. Dirty, but it's effective. Jordan comes around, tries to break it up. Gable runs away.
I don't know who he's running from there, though.
From Jordan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see Bryce over there.
Yeah, Bryce tried to chase him down.
Oh, I also see Jimmy Wild is engaging with some fans out here, too, so maybe they're a little worried about his interaction as well. Crowd firmly behind the hometown boy, Shank, and he's going to...
Oh,
suplex over the top. Both men need to make a tag right here. Bryce is energized, ready to go, trying to get back in that ring. Slapping the turnbuckle, getting the crowd behind him. Shank's struggling to find his bearings right now, trying to get back over the corner.
Look at that.
Locking in face lock.
The ring awareness by Gable, able to cut off Shank, cannot make the tag, tying him off.
Just wrenching back on that chin, on that face. Big, knee right into the arm. Gable's able to make to the tag, get Max Chill in there. Double teamwork here on the Shank, trying to get him over the top. Shank blocks that one. Another attempt here from Chillileo. Shank blocks that one as well. Shank reverses. A double suplex over the top. Chillileo laid out. Just heard from Ace the 10-minute warning. This match, 20 minutes is what this one's set for.
We're halfway through, and these two are going back and forth.
Well, back and forth is right. Obviously, Shank leaving Chillileo in a heap there after that double suplex. Big Bryce Jordan. Max Chill is legal man right now. Gable Galileo is eating those punches just as well as Max is. Into the corner goes Gable Galileo. Max Chill in the opposite corner. Bryce pumping up the crowd here. Delivering those forearm shots one after another. Oh no! Gable Galileo delivering the better to Max Chill there. Uh-oh. Oh! Thrust kick. Super kick. Is he torture racking him?
Golden God in complete control right now of both Chillileo.
Got him up on the shoulder. There it is. The torture rack from the Golden God to the Chillileo. Spinning off the shoulders.
We got to cover. One, two. Oh, broken up by Max Chill.
Max Chill making the save there last minute. Getting the break up there. Bryce Jordan tosses him out of the ring. Only to the apron, excuse me.
Bryce Jordan going into the corner. What's he got planned? The Golden God going to the top. He's got to watch out, though. Look at this. Max Chill right there. Gouches him. Bryce Jordan hung up on that top rope.
Right to the lower regions. No good for the Golden God there. But if anybody should be getting that, it's probably Bryce Jordan.
Look at this, here. Max and Gable both up. Oh, look at this little Brad. The Shank is coming over. He's going to get into this.
Dangerous maneuver here. Oh, my God.
Oh! All four men now laid out in the middle of the ring.
I think Max Chill might have taken the worst of that, hitting the lower back area.
Joey Jojo starting the count, too.
I mean, Shank barely had enough time to recover there, getting over and delivering such a huge maneuver there. Bryce is all the way down to the outside now. Looks like Shank's looking to pull him back in so he can make a tag and try and take get some momentum here and keep bringing it back to Chillileo. I guess he just said nuts to that. He's coming right back in. Pulls up Max Chill looking for Death Valley Driver. What are we looking at here? Max breaking the eyes, and big spear. Gable Galileo. What a spear. Shanky able to get his shoulder up, though. Max Chill was right there for that cover after that spear. Great tag team work there by Chillileo. Definitely bringing it right to the boys.
Look at this. Gable's got one of those Madhouse tag team titles in his hands.
Looks like he's just trying to show it off to the audience. Am I right?
Max Chill got his in his hand as well. What is Chillileo got planned for the Shank?
I mean, if they use those titles, I got to figure that's going to result in a disqualification if Joey sees it, but maybe not.
Look at this, though. What's going on here? Gable trying to get Max back into this. Shank is all alone in the ring, though. Look at this. He sees the belts.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Big
Gable
hit
distracted.
by Chill.
Max
There it
Chill.
is. 2-0. 2 count. Shank able to stay alive.
Gable Galileo getting right in the face of Joey Joe. They're saying it should have been 3. It probably should have been. And both teams are now just trying to. Oh, there we go. Just delivering blows after blows, repeated back and forth, Chillileo and the boys. All hell is broken loose in this ring. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth we go. Max Shield taking it to the canvas, but then Bryce Jordan follows up shot after shot after shot. Shank, big suplex. Wow, right there in front of Joey Jojo. And just rolls over and starts taking it to Max Chill. Shank is on fire right now. And a big shot to Bryce Jordan. Bryce Jordan still staying on. "30-second warning here from Big Ace. Back and forth they go. On the canvas, back and forth. Max Chill and the Shank tied up pretty close to the rope there. Bryce Jordan and Gable Galileo onto the outside, onto the floor. Joey Jojo looking for that. Is there a cover? Is there There it is, a 20-minute time limit draw. Shank's wondering what happened. 20-minute draw is what we have. The Waterloo fans are calling for 1 more minute, or 5 more minutes, or 10 more minutes. They want to see more of this matchup, and they're going to go full-on revolt.
Once again, this match has ended due to the time limit. This match is officially a draw.
The fans don't like it, but the time don't lie. 20 minutes is 20 minutes. Absolute Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Boyz, Madhouse Tag Team Champions, Chillileo, to a draw. Shank is fired up. Bryce Jordan also fired up. Chillileo looking like they might have actually just barely made it past, and feeling pretty okay with this, as both teams are right there. I don't know if we're going to see a sign of respect between these two teams or not, but that was a hell of a matchup. 20 minutes in the books. No winner between Absolute Pro Wrestling and Madhouse Pro Wrestling, but for everybody who's here in Waterloo, shine of respect, tap of the gold. Big ups to both the Boyz and Chillileo. And these guys, they're going to look for more. They know that both of these teams are really not only just talents here in Iowa or with these promotions, but throughout the Midwest. So it's we're going to see this matchup, I think, for a long, long time. And a lot of respect. Oh my God, what the hell? What the hell? Chillileo getting headed for the hills. They have nothing to do with Diamonds and Violence and the Boyz. Diamonds and Violence, they issued the warning before this match saying they want champions. They want championships, and they are taking it to the Boyz right here. No one in Waterloo is happy about this at all. And please, Jackson, don't disgrace Connor Allen's tribute there. But the Diamonds and Vines holding up the Absolute Pro Wrestling gold like they earned it, trying to maybe scare away Chillileo. But they're holding those gold. The Boyz wondering why Chillileo just left them hanging. This is not gonna be good. Oh, no, oh, shots! Shots fired. Diamonds and Violence laying out the Boyz after that hard-fought draw with Chillileo. And they must have been serious. They're looking forward to October 21st, right back here at the building of the National Cattle Congress in Waterloo. Diamonds and Violence were serious. They want those titles, and they'll take them off the Boyz as easy or as hard as they want to. These guys mean business, and this is going to be one heck of a match coming up at Gold Rush 2. Coming up at Gold Rush 2, Jackson King showing a little bit of disrespect to Connor Allen's tribute shirt there. And he's walking right through the lion's den of Connor Allen's family there. The Boyz again, hard-fought draw against Chillileo. A hell of a matchup. That one was again brought to you by Tag Team Photography, our friend Clint Dye. You see him ringside every Absolute show. And again, Diamonds and Violence making a statement here tonight.